Okay guys, so I will go now over my Patreon and all the different tiers, but first, if you don't know who I am, I'm Ed. I'm as OG as they come. This is 2014, so over 6 years ago when I was #1 in the world, and that's the time I've been. But here, Push and War tier, the Gemmer Life, the $20 tier, you get a push base every week, and you also get a war base. These are for yourself. You can enjoy war and push. This is for the fun clashing, and here's just an example of my account Kim Jong Ed defending with it, and as you can see, it defends very well against all the trendy strategies like witches and well, whatever you can figure out. We do them weekly, so you always stay ahead of the curve. And then the war base, oof, guys, my war bases are insanely good. They have been that since before base building was cool. You can see here 0 to 7 with not even near maxed out defenses. This is kind of the stuff that my bases deliver you guys. So that is it, but then that is not all, since you will also be getting some bases to share with your clanmates. Yes. So 3 pro war CWL bases, and then also 1 teaser war CWL base, and then this is the coolest part, skeleton bases, where you can build your own versions of bases. That is super cool. So in total you'll get a CWL skeleton base and then 6 builds on that also. So you can share, like, you basically get 10 CWL bases and 10 war bases. Doesn't get much better than that. And then of course all the weekly bases on top of that. That's 28 bases plus the previous tier bases. So yeah, it is on a good mood, guys. So, and then also easy 3-star library access there. There's around 100 attacks a month, and you can see the easiest strategies to adapt on the most popular bases and learn from there. And these guys are not the YOLO guys or anything. These are the best in the world, and you can get the quality content you deserve. And boom, guys, I know you are so excited about ESL, and this is an ESL tier, the $30 tier. So just go to my Patreon, check all of them out. You can figure out you get 2 tested ESL bases, and by tested I mean this is something that, example, Kartik would use in the Darkest Mushan Wars. So yes, stuff like this, and yeah, you get 2 of these per a month, and then you will also get some skeleton bases. And this is the skeleton base. Those are super cool. You can build your own stuff, and I also will do a build on that. So you basically get 6 bases a month, and then 2 skeleton bases to build your own ones. That's super cool. And then access to ESL Strategy Library, where you can see the best attackers in the world doing the most coolest attacks and learn from them, because that's the only way you can learn, is watching the best. And you have everything here in this beautiful library, and you get access there, and that is just so cool. So yeah, and as you can see, there is no YOLO guys or anything, none of the chat group guys. There's only the pros are attacking in my library, so you can absolutely enjoy the best content there. And then push, the $40 tier. So that is the push is Lyfe tier, and you get bases, of course, bases, 2 bases a week, 4 weeks, 8 bases, top-notch stuff, always designed so that you stay ahead of the meta, because that's the whole point. And then you get access to Push Strategy Library, which means that you get to see the top guys pushing, and then you can learn from their strategies. This is focused on the top guys and of course on quality. And now we're gonna go and see a new tier. But guys, ESL Team Pro package. So this is something absolutely insane. You get 5 skeleton bases, yes, a month, and then 5 builds on those for the people who actually don't want to build themselves. But to be one of the pros, you need to be able to build your own bases. So yeah, and like the bases that you have there, what I mean with the tested one is stuff like this that example Kartik would use in the Mushan stuff. So you need to have a solid base. That's the only way to win anything. Otherwise you'll get tripled, and it doesn't matter how you triple, it's still gonna be bad. So, and this is the whole idea, that it is for the whole team. So you get 5 of those. It's a team package, and you always have the newest meta available. So that is something super cool. And you also get the previous tiers, and then you get access to all of your clanmates, I mean your team 5 people, their libraries. So you have 5 access passes to all of the libraries, so you can just learn and see the best guys attack and develop your own skill, maybe even do some research. So that is the ESL Pro Team tier. Now we're going to go and see push. So this is the tier. 2 push bases a week for the last 2 weeks of a season, and that's the ones that are targeted to the absolute top players to make them fail, so that you would not be tripled as often, you would rise in the ranks. So here you can see example White Death is one of the users of this, and here you can see his ranks currently. I think it's something around we're gonna see another defense first. He hops with clans, and here you can see just a nice 55, and there you can see 5800, 143 in the world. That is good, guys. And then Bespoke stuff. So oppa guys, at Bespoke, that is the best stuff. That's where stuff is made just for you. Get 2 war bases or 1 elite ESL base that is tested, or 1 push base a month on that tier, and of course all the below content. So that is just how a true gentleman would be rolling in Clash. That is above the general life, that is a connoisseur of Clash. Oppa. And then there's of course the Bespoke Elite ESL bases tier, which means that you get 5 bases just built for you. Nobody else will have those. So yeah, that kind of doesn't get better than that, because the best thing to invest in Clash is basically your own skill, and then of course bases when you need them. And then guys, there's a town hall like $5 tier. We get 12 bases a month, which is just a farm base, and twice a month of this of course. And then you get a war base also twice a month. Yep. A teaser push base to troll your enemies, and then a push base twice a month, and then of course a builder hall base twice a month, and then of course 2 times CWL bases before CWL starts. And then also there's a lower town hall tier where you get hybrid farm and push bases, which means 10 bases a month. This means push and farm, and then there is push and farm, for just showing you that the different ones. And then you have skeleton bases, so you get 2 of those each month also to build on, so it's cool. And then you get the hybrid war CWL bases just before CWL starts, and this guy is my patron. I hope you will love it. I love it. Oppa oppa.